Good day, Terrarians. Purple Mentat here with Six Impossible, Saffron, Everlost, and Connor, bringing you episode 10 of our 5-player expert playthrough of Terraria in a corruption world. And I am going to work on building a money farm for us. The moon shell is going to make that easy because I can swim infinitely. So we're going to come all the way out here to the edge of the world. We're going to use a ice rod to place a block so that we can get started. Right there. There and there. Okay, so we're going to have some mud blocks up here. Does that work, or do I need to go one higher? I think this will work. Let's double check. We're going to need bubbles and lava to check this. But the mud needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You don't have to have it that long. I like having it that long. And then we put bubbles underneath. Like so. Nope, there's some water in there. That's okay. We'll get rid of the water and it'll stop causing an issue in just a moment. We have enough lava that we can do so. Or not. Alright, we need to go up a little bit more then. Not a problem. So we just need to have this be our floor slash ceiling thing. And hang on, where's our... You know what? One, those bubbles need to go away. Technically, you can do this without bubbles, but since we're on hard mode anyway, it's more fun to do it with the bubbles. And I like bubbles. Now, we have bubbles like that, and those we'll be able to put our... Where'd the rest of my mud go? I swear I had more than this a moment ago.
You just threw me like 1,000 more.
Oh, well, could you give it back?
Yeah, sure.
Hard to tell where I am sometimes.
What is it that actually makes you go
4,
invisible?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My armor. 10, 11, 12. There. It's a little harder to work at the edge of the world because, unlike your everywhere else, you can't just move your character and have your mouse cursor move. There. Bubbles. Why bubbles? Well, because now I can have some lava on top of things. And those won't be able to destroy any bad guys. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to build a little bit around them. As you can see, you will get hurt by the lava. Like, despite the fact that I am in water and not being set on fire... Oh, I am being set on fire over and over again. That's awesome. But yeah, despite the fact that I am half in water... it's working out just fine. So, we're going to need some mud going down like so. Oh. Can I please get... There. We're going to want that going down a good ways, actually. Maybe I need to stop hitting that lava before I accidentally kill myself. Wouldn't that be hilarious? No, it wouldn't, actually. Just so you know, there's nothing that hilarious about that. Wow, I really am bad at this. Jump a lot higher than I expect to. Should have brought my builder's tools to have the extended build range, I guess. You want to go a few above the surface of the ocean with this, and then you're going to want to hammer these so that they are slanted. The reason for that is to make them so that whenever a flying monster attempts to come at you from this side, or an ocean monster comes from this side, they will end up getting shunted down this little lane and pushed into the block on the bottom. I'm going to throw you some mud, Connor. If you could build the same thing on the other side, that would be helpful.
Sure.
Then all we got to do is fill in here. You know what? I'm going to take off this shroomite so we can see where I am. Disappearing is cool and all, but sometimes it's more of an impediment than a help. And that's going to be the surface of our platform, and we're going to stand right here. Oh, you know what? If I'm going to have this be a farm, I don't want lava in there at all. This is the wrong kind of farm. I've been building too many different farms. That's okay. That'll make life a little easier. I actually don't need the lava there. What the heck is happening? There. Just get rid of the bubbles. Let the lava disappear. And then we can clean out that. And that. I still need the same thing built on the other side, though.
Okay.
We'll stand right here, as I said. Oh, sure. As soon as you go into the water, you end up with sharks. That's okay. You know what I needed? You know what I did need? I needed the empty buckets. If nothing else, those will be helpful. Somewhere, things keep disappearing on me. Anyway, the reason we are using mud is so that we can seed it with jungle grass, because a jungle biome is a significantly higher spawn rate than a non-jungle biome. Oh, I'm holding the spacebar. That's why it keeps unhooking me like that. That's why it's acting all weird. You need at least 80 blocks for an artificial area to be considered a jungle biome. That will allow you to... There we go. We got a nice, nice little slant now that'll push people down, and then they'll pop up into here. Once you have that, you have the fastest spawn rates that you're going to get. Oh, we actually want things here. We're going to want a handful of platforms in layers in here. You don't need to make the layers as tight as I'm making them, but I want to make sure that we don't lose any drops to down below. And you also don't need to go as far down as I'm going, but once again, it will be helpful to make sure that we get the maximum drops inside rather than outside. And what we're going to be farming here is just pure money. We're not worried about anything that the ocean or jungle creatures that are going to be spawning inside drop, except for the fact that making use of the lucky coin, they will be dropping cash on a very frequent basis. So let's go ahead and fill up our buckets. Then we can start filling this. That should be enough. But I can now stand in here. You can tell it's enough if you have the merfolk symbol from your Neptune shell. I'll help Connor fill the rest of this in. Plan being that your slime staff that you should easily be able to obtain at this point in the game. If you need to, you can build a slime grinder using slime statues, and I don't have a shine potion of my own. Hard. Using shine potions, not shine potions, using slime statue and lava. It's very easy to make your own slime staff, farm a slime staff this late in the game. Like, I need light. This is murderously painful without being able to see. Oh, sure, and the, these, of course, fall straight through platforms. How frustrating. Anyway, let's show you how it should work. As we should be able to get at least a few of the creatures in there, and then let me get rid of the twins and put my slime in there instead. Little baby slime. and get the rest of the... Oh, did I plant all the seeds? No, we've got a lot of jungle seeds that need planting yet. Oh, we're already getting jungle noise, so we must have hit that 60 or 80 block number. And there's our airy palmas. Your pygmy is causing issues, Connor. Am I too far away from the water for these things to be targeting me? That'd be annoying. But it is possible. So let's go down one more layer. This is very odd. I have not had this happen before. Usually they'll happily target, but it might be because I'm over the surface of the sea. I might need to build down some more. Where'd those water buckets go? Yeah, because they were happily following you, but they're not coming after me. It looks like we're going to have to build down into the surface of the sea slightly to make this happen. That's a shame. I really thought that it would work differently. That's okay. Easy fix, easy fix. Seem to remember it working differently in the past. No, don't do that, Connor. Or are things just not targeting me in general? Oh, you're here, and you're wearing the turtle set.
Oh, they're trying to target me. Okay, let me take that off.
It's like, why is this not working like it's always worked in the past?
My bad.
So if you have someone who's standing above water that's wearing the everybody target me armor, then things aren't going to target you. Yes, now things are actually coming at me. Hey, we're not even attempting to attack me before. It was very, very strange. But yes, now they're happily aggroing me. And if we put our slime in there, which I will do in a moment. There's a wandering eye that's stuck on the edge over there, but that's okay. And we equip the greed ring. Well, you can already see it can only do 1 damage at a time to the Aripramas. And they are generating quite a few coins. Once you get a bunch of them stacked up in there, and now they go after... Nope. Okay, good. He took off his slime, his everybody kill me armor. But yeah, I've already generated 10 gold in the few seconds that I've been here. Yeah. Works out just fine. Alright, and that's pretty much how you build a money farm once you have access to a lucky coin. Slime staff plus ocean plus jungle. Stand in the water and let the slime do its thing. And just go ahead and walk away. This thing has, this exact setup has generated 300 platinum for me with one overnight AFK session. So, lots of money there. I don't even, why am I not picking up all of the coins? That's weird. Oh, they drop and then they take a moment to be picked up, I guess?
There's a hole in the platform there. I'm not sure if that's meant to be the thing.
No, we're also meant to have the left-hand side nice and set up properly for it to push people down, but it's not.
Oh, right, yeah, I was trying to finish that. And then I realised I don't have a hammer.
Ah.
Not on me. Maybe I do. If the jackhammer works, I have a hammer.
Heh. So you can speed this up even faster if you get your hands on a bunch of the minion bonus armor, the things that give you extra minions. If you're using, you know, 3 or 6 or 8 slime minions at a time, they will generate money faster because you'll be getting more hits faster. And yes, things will die faster and have to respawn and come back to you, but it's not that big of a deal, especially if you drop your slime staff down to damaged by reforging it frequently at the Goblin Tinker. If you really want to get this going maximum speed, then you're going to want to get a water candle here. And if you're on a server, you're going to want to get everyone on the server in the same spot. because the more people there are, the higher the monster cap in that area. I'm generating cash so fast that the money can't even pop up in place to show me how fast I'm generating cash. But it looks like I've gained about 20 odd gold in the few seconds that Saffron and Connor have been here with the water candle in place. Or maybe 50, actually. I'm up to 63. Actually, I'm over a platinum now. Wow. That's, significant. Yeah, that's going fast. Look at how fast it, like, just watch my, money in inventory go up. I've gained 10 more gold since, I've started talking about it. This is crazy. I like it a lot. Anyway, this thing should generate hundreds of plat left overnight. One final improvement that you can make, as I was reminded, we are now heading to the hard mode dungeon post-Plantera. We might as well set up to get the various biome keys. We already have a corruption and a jungle key, but though I will talk about how to get those as well. You can make an artificial hollow biome as long as you have at least 100 hollow blocks in the world on screen, which right now I have 99 pearlstone there. Placing this last pearlstone here makes it 100. Someone jump in the water and let's get our minions down inside killing stuff. Not that water, the up here water. Silly. Yeah, right there. Thank you. Now, over here, we have what would be a 30 by 10 rectangle of ice, except we're missing this one. Adding that into it, that makes this also a frost biome. So, as long as we have a this as a frost and a... Okay, maybe not the... maybe like one minion down there killing things, because all of the loot is dropping off screen. I have no idea if we've gotten anything yet, without jumping down here to find out.
I'll put a slime.
Okay. That'll take a bit.
Except I think somebody just ended up with the slime stuff.
Wasn't me.
You can put your turret minions in there to have it work out pretty well. Just that way, yeah, the deadly sphere is not being helpful at the moment. For example, my Ruthless Spider Queen staff in there is helping kill things. You can also set up some traps on the sides, or you can use your slime. Some dart traps, you could set up spear traps if you've been that far. Anything that is going to kill things relatively rapidly. I don't know where the slime staff has gotten off to, or I'd make use of that. There we go. It's not going to be great, but with everything together, you'll get a lot of kills relatively quickly, and every time a monster dies inside of this area... We don't want any banners here, by the way. Well, I guess at the moment they can be useful because we are attempting to kill them, but for the most part, we're not going to want banners. Every time the monster dies, there's a 1 in 2,500 chance that they will drop a key appropriate to the biome you're currently in. Well, the biome that we are currently in is both hollow, jungle, and snow. So we can get any one of those 3 keys. We're going to need to wait a while to get the jungle and the snow and hollow keys. If you prefer a more active role in farming keys, well, you can go back to world spawn and set up the same amount of pearlstone and snow. It would take 200 corruption blocks to pull off the same thing, by the way. And then summon, say, some pirates. And then you've got your active farm. So we've got pirates incoming. And when they get here, we'll do some pirate killing. Hopefully get some keys out of one of them sometime soon. And as soon as we have all 4 of the biome keys, then we'll be in the dungeon. So here we are at an entrance to the jungle, the one that our rail cart track dead ends into, which puts us right down into the middle of it. We're going to be heading straight out into the large area, so this way, folks. Oh wait, we were going to put down... You wanted, like, furniture buffs, didn't you? Here you go.
Yes.
And I guess the ammo reservation pouch isn't a terrible thing for me to have. Get a second set of the twins out there. Why not? Alright, this way. Ooh, bone link. Most of our work in the dungeon is going to be the killing of things. There are a lot of specialty monsters in here that all drop cool weaponry and accessories. And anything that we kill, at least anything that came from the dungeon, has a chance of spawning one of those... Ooh, got a tabby already. Dungeon spirits, which will give us ectoplasm. That's the stuff we need to make the specter bars to get Saf from his next set. While we're here, we're going to be collecting the various biome chests. Here's the the ice biome chest I'm next to right now, which contains the Staff of the Frost Hydra. This thing's really cool, and if we want to get one for everyone, we're going to have to go and loot a couple of other worlds worth of frozen chests. It is an upgrade for the... oh, here you go. Everlost, this is for you. It is an upgrade for the Spider Queen staff, and significantly better. I don't think we're going to bother going to multiple other dungeons to do so, if only because it's not that tough to, well, we're going to be moving on to even bigger and better than that in a little while. Now, there are 3 types of backgrounds in the dungeon, which all spawn different types of enemies. We're going to have to make sure that we find the right types of backgrounds to get all of the different enemies that we are going to want to kill. Let me take a moment and look up the various backgrounds so I can walk you through what's available and what we're looking for. So the background that you can see primarily on screen right now is the brick wall. On the brick wall, the enemies you get are the blue armored bones, the necromancers, the skeleton commandos, and the paladin. The paladin is going to be an extremely important one for us to kill for our melee, because he can drop the paladin hammer, a new weapon for him, and the paladin shield, which will cause him to take 25% of any damage we take. It will go to him instead. So we're going to definitely want to be spend quite a bit of time around here. Let's go see if we can find the slab wall. More torches. No slab wall down here. Just more brick wall. Which is good. It's nice that there's a nice, large brick wall area. There's some more ectoplasm. Awesome. It is possible that your dungeon will not contain all of the background types. If that's true, you will have to go to a different world and get it into hard mode and beat Plantera so that you can get what you're looking for. So let's see. Still brick. That's a lot of dungeon brick. Here we go. Here's another background. This is the slab wall that I was talking about. In here you can find wispy, rusty armored bones. All of the different types of armored bones drop the same goodies. Also in here you will find the Ragged Caster, which drops a Spectre Staff. That is a magic weapon that has a homing attack. Oh, hey look. Jungle Chest. Good for me. Jungle Chest always contains the Piranha Gun, which fires out a little nasty bugger that will latch onto something's face and stay there. Unfortunately, I do not believe it gains any bonus from the 3 different Shroomite helmets. Oh, and here we are back into brick again. The other cool thing that you can do is you can go ahead and cut your way through the various dungeon brick walls. I mean, like the actual solid brick, and make yourself larger areas for things to spawn. The Necromancer, by the way, from the dungeon brick will drop a Shadow Beam Staff, which has the same effect as his attack, which is a bouncing beam of death. It's pretty fun, actually. Again, magic weapon. The 3 mages all drop magic weapons. And the last one that we're looking for is the tiled wall. But I'm not coming across any of it yet. Bad Necromancer. Yeah. Luckily, it does tend to get mixed in there. The bone lees that are occasionally killing people will spawn anywhere. Bone lee can drop a couple of accessories that, when combined together with the climbing claws and the shoe spikes that you may have gotten much earlier in the game, can turn into a really nice bit of ninja gear, it's called, which gives you a lot of fantastic abilities, including a dash and a dodge. You will have like a 1 in 4 chance of dodging any attack that comes your way. Something like that. Alright, well, if it's not showing up here, let's try up further. How about that? Might just need to start going up a bit to find the wall type I'm looking for. And that's okay. There is a significant amount of dungeon brick. We'll have no trouble finding paladins, that's for sure. Which means the paladin shield will be fantastically easy. But some of the others might be a little bit less so. Oh, speaking of paladin. Hey, speaking of Paladin Shield, there you go. Absorb 25% of damage done to players on your team as long as you have 25% or higher health. I'm assuming Connor is going to find a permanent space in his accessory set for that. Fortunately, he is currently AFK, so I cannot ask further. Where, oh where is the slab wall? Hello, Rusty. Nothing, huh? Okay. Has anyone run into any of the other biome chests?
Not yet.
Okay, I can't remember if we marked them well or not.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Okay, well then look for the big clumps of torch on the wall. And I'm gonna keep searching for that third wall type. Shadow beam staff? No. Okay. The armored bones. They drop a oh, here we go. Here's the area that I was looking for. This is the right behind me right now. This is the tiled wall. Hell armored bones, diabolists, and tactical skeletons will spawn here. And the tactical skeletons are what I would really like. They drop the tactical shotgun. Wow, we only have that one tiny section of it? That's lame. However, what we do have is all 3 types of background in one little area over here, which makes this a great place to farm for all of the drops. The tactical skeleton drops a tactical shotgun, which is what I'm looking for. The armored bones, they will drop the key brand, which is a melee weapon that looks like a keyblade from Kingdom Hearts. They will drop the magnet sphere. Oh, speaking of which, here's one. They will drop the magnet sphere. Oh, yeah, I see you have a shadow staff.
Yes.
Nice. And they will drop the wisp in a bottle, which is a light pet that does a really good job of staying directly over your head at all times. However, all of the drops are relatively rare. Huh, so if this is the only place that I can get the drop that I'm really interested in, I'm going to need to clear things out a bit and change the way that things can spawn around here. But yeah, we're going to be farming in here and killing off a bunch of stuff until we get all of the drops that we're after. And once we have everything, then we will be invading the Lizard Temple. However, that is going to need to wait until next episode because we are out of time for today. Thanks very much for joining us. Hope you have enjoyed today's episode. If so, leave a thumbs up, tell us what we did right. If not, leave a thumbs down and tell us what you'd like to see us do better. Either way, if you'd like to see more videos from us, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.